What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Joke Battle, a live comedy show where you are the judge. My name is Greg Behrens. I am your host, and I still have not gone out for a haircut. But what I do got is 2 comics, 3 lightning fast rounds of comedy, and then 1 winner chosen by our internet audience. We also have a very special live in-studio audience. As usual, let's take a look at the live audience. It's beautiful people. Make sure you check out Laughing Skull Lounge on Facebook, and you can find out how you can join the live audience as well on a future broadcast. What you guys are going to see, our 2 comics are going to take turns doing 1 minute of jokes for 3 rounds, and then at the end, I'm going to ask you guys to vote on that little icon down in your comment section. Make sure you're leaving some comments as well. While we're doing the tallying, we'll take a look at some of our favorites, make fun of them maybe, make fun of you maybe. It'll be great. And if you feel so inclined, you might want to tip too. There's a tip jar in there as well. But let's get to the joke battle and welcome tonight's 2 contestants, our challenger, Ben Popkin, and our current champion, Mandel. Everybody, let's hear it for Ben and Mandel. All right. Our beautiful studio audience. All right, guys. You know how the game works. Mandel is our champion from the last show, so you're going to be going first in all the rounds. You get a minute apiece, back and forth for 3 rounds. Mandel, we're going to start with you. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. Make them laugh.
All right. What's up, y'all? I go by Mandel, which is Latin for man sandal. All right. My real name is Tevin, though. My real name is Tevin. I hate my name because it's a second-rate name. Kevin is the premier name in the Evan family of names. And I know that because every time I tell somebody my name, they're like, oh, it's like Kevin, but with a T. Okay? Which means you heard my name. You just want me to know that you think it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's like me walking up to one of y'all and being like, oh, your name's Lucas? Oh, that's like mucus, but with an L. Is that? I have more to the bit if I need to do it.
You got 20 seconds.
Oh, I do. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, yeah. Weirdest thing that I hate about it the most though is like when I talk to old people, when I tell them my name is Tevin, they say it reminds me of Tevin Campbell, which is an R&B artist from the '90s. And so I was on the call with Southwest, right? And I'm talking to the dude, and I told him my name was Tevin. He said, "Oh, Tevin, like Tevin Campbell. Let's change that flight, Tevin." Now, if you don't know, that was a reference to this song that's like, "Let's talk about sex, baby." Okay.
All right, Mandel, great job. All right, Ben Popkin, you got a chance to rebut for 1 minute, 60 seconds on the clock.
I hope everyone's doing well in quarantine. I've been spending it mostly drinking and doing light drugs. I don't do hard drugs much anymore. I did Molly like 3 times. Like that's the extent of my drug use. It's like 3 times I did Molly. The first time it was good. The second time it was amazing. And the third time it was meth. So I stopped doing that. It was a waking nightmare. Now I just drink mostly. Like I love drinking. I got too drunk though last night. I woke up today with like a terrible hangover. I felt like I got hit by a bus. Then everyone got off the bus and took shits down my throat, which is a weird way to wake up. So I called my friend who's better at handling hangovers than I am, and I was like, what should I do? And he said, man, just keep drinking, which if you've never done that, do not do that. Because what happens is you don't get a hangover for now, and then you get a much bigger hangover later in life, which is the only way to describe compounding interest to an alcoholic.
Time. All right. Perfect timing. Ben Popkin. All right, that is how it's done. You guys got 2 more rounds. We're going to go back to Mandel. Mandel, I'm going to put a minute on the clock.
Oh, it's time. Okay, you didn't say go. All right.
Go.
Thank you. I'll go to the aquarium. I don't know if y'all have ever been to an aquarium before. If y'all been to an aquarium, it's a bunch of fish in there, dog. It's so much fish swimming around. They swimming around so fast. If you think Michael Phelps is fast, you should go there. You should see those fish. They swimming. They love water. My favorite aquarium is the Georgia Aquarium, because in that aquarium, okay, they have these really big fish tanks. Like you can't get them at PetSmart. You know what I'm saying? You remember that one time you went to your mama boyfriend house before he was your stepdad, and he had that fish tank. And you was like, man, that's a big fish tank. And he was like, yeah, appreciate that, son. I'm like, you're not my dad. Yeah, the ones in the aquarium at least twice the size of that one. Okay, twice the size of that one. My favorite aquarium is Georgia Aquarium also because when they opened up, they had a cafe. And in that cafe, they sold seafood. And that's about as fresh as you can get. You know what I'm saying? That's farm to table. Let me get that fish in specific. I want to see what Nemo tastes like. You know what I'm saying? My least favorite
Time.
aquarium is that. Okay. I didn't time this out correctly.
We're looking out for the least favorite aquarium in the last round, Mandel. All right, now Ben, you have another minute to take on Mandel. All right, so there's no confusion. Go.
Okay, we're going. I did the dumbest thing I think I ever do in my life recently. I scratched the back of my neck, which is I do that a lot. I felt a bump there that was not there before, which is a magic trick your body will play on you sometimes. Just surprise, here, enjoy this bump and have fun with that. And I didn't know what it was. Like, it's probably a mole, but who knows? Maybe it's a nipple this time around. I don't make the rules. So I went to the bathroom to try and get a look at the back of my neck to see what it was. I couldn't quite see it. So I did this. I went all the way around and came back real quick to try and beat the mirror, I guess. I don't know what I thought was supposed to happen. Like the mirror was buffering or on some sort of satellite delay. Like I tried to see the back of my neck. What I saw was my face, realizing what I had just done, which is a sobering moment. I don't know how many of you have ever seen yourself just look directly into your eyes at the exact moment when you realize you'll never be in the 1%.
Time. Ben Popkin, fantastic. All right. One more round. You guys got a minute each. We're going to go back to Mandel. It's your last chance to lay it on the line. 60 seconds on the clock, Mandel. Go.
Hey, this is probably a poorly timed joke, but I like to have fun. I found out, do you know the third biggest cause of death in the United States is just doctors messing up? You know what I'm saying? Why is healthcare so expensive? They not even that good at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the doctor, they should have to put their survival rate on the wall like a health score in a restaurant. Anything lower than 90% got to come with a discount, dog. You can't be charging full price if you know you got a bad case of the Butterfingers. That's why I'm excited to catch this diabetes, man, because when they take my leg, I'm going to finally be able to live out my dreams as a pirate, you know what I'm saying? But instead of like having like a wooden peg leg, I want my peg leg to be a Swiffer wet jet. So when I slide up in the party, I leave like a trail of cleanliness, like a reverse snail, you know what I'm saying? All my homeboys look up like, who just walked in my house? And I'm like, oh, I knew I smelled pine saw. And I'm like, all right.
Time. All right. Great last round from Mandel. 1 minute left on the table. It's for Ben Popkin. I got 60 seconds on the clock. Ben, go for it.
I had a family Zoom call with all my extended family, and my uncle thought it would be a good time to try and convince us all that the Confederate flag was under attack. And I got as uncomfortable as all of you are right now. I was very upset about it. He gave a weird argument. He was like, man, you don't understand. Today in America, it is easier to get a Nazi flag than it is to get a Confederate flag. And I was like, do you have both? How do you know one's easier to get than the other one? Would you go to a store and they're like, sorry, sir, we're out of Confederate flags, but we have Nazi flags? Or were you on Amazon and they were like, people who search for Confederate flags also enjoy. It's fine. I'm not saying if you have a Confederate flag, you're racist, but I am saying if you're racist, you for sure have a Confederate flag. I am saying that.
Time. All right. Fantastic joke battle, Mandel and Ben Popkin. Everybody, let's hear it for the two of them. That was great.
Hey,
all right, so now is your opportunity. Now is your time to vote. Look for that little vote icon in your comment section. Click on that, and you can choose who you thought was the funniest. Make sure I'm going to check out some of the comments that you guys have left so far with Ben and Mandel. This one is from Weekly Martial Arts, who has joined us on a couple of these already. Ben, what are light drugs versus heavy drugs? You got a definition for that?
Yeah, heavy drugs are the ones you would guess, like heroin and cocaine. Light drugs it's like mixing Benadryl with alcohol, like drinking a Chardonnay when you're trying to get rid of your allergies.
Something your grandma would give you to help you sleep.
Exactly. It just knocks you out. It's the way the scary thoughts.
All right. Well, I don't have any other comments. I'm going to scroll through the comments on here because I'm not getting the feed of comments. Can't see them. So, Mandel, I already talked to Ben before the show. What did you get into today, Mandel?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've been playing Call of Duty a bunch, bro, and I realized I got to get glasses because I'm not good at the game. And my mom got upset because she was like, this is stupid. But never mind what I was about to say. Like, I didn't realize, it took me losing in a video game to realize I was blind. Like, I went to college, I drive at night, and none of that was like, I just need to squint. But when I was playing the game, I was like, nah, bro, I got to be able to see.
All right. Sounds like you've had a good weekend so far, and it's just starting.
I've had a dope weekend, bro.
My weekend started last week. All right, so are the results of the poll in? Who is our winner tonight? Is it Ben? Is it Mandel?
Hey,
it looks like Ben Popkin is our winner. Let's hear it for Ben Popkin, everybody in our studio audience. Ben, you will get to join us on the next show, which I believe is Sunday night. Mandel, thank you so much for playing. Great job, as always. And everybody checking out the show, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out Laughing Skull Lounge on Instagram, Facebook, LaughingSkullLounge.com, JokeBattle.com for upcoming events, and see how this progresses. We're going to keep bringing the champ back and bring on new challengers every show. You guys have been so great. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe.